What's up, guys? We're back again for another more Puzzle Quest video. All right, we have I don't know if this will make WASP any better. We're using a loner Thanos, by the way. um WASP, Hope Van Dyne, they reworked her. She's still not good. They just need to give her something broken just to make her even compete. I feel like they still gotta rework this character. Such a cool character, yet like, you know, the worst character in 5-star land. Even way worse than like Rescue, I guess you could say. Or what's another 5-star, you know? Let me know in the comment section if you guys can find another 5-star worse than this one. So Ascended Ant-Man, Scott Lang, 450, 77,630. Best build, 445. So pretty simple breakdown. Purple throws out attack tiles, and then right, you could switch. So purple and blue do the exact same. They do the exact same thing, except purple throws out attack tiles. Blue makes his abilities cost less to a minimum of 3 at level 5. I think 2 from 3 to 4, so 4, 4, 5. So purple attack tiles and then deals single target damage 33,652 at 5. Blue and purple at 5 both deal 43,000 instead of 33,000. And then purple deals the single target damage and then reduces reduces your ability cost, right? So let's see, let's go to purple. When it switches to grow at the start of the turn, for each purple swarm tile on the board, create 3 strength 710 purple attack tiles. Purple swarm tiles have a 75% chance of becoming or of recreating themselves if you match or destroys them. I think that's what it says. I don't know why it cuts off and you can't really scroll. And then blue, so at the start of turn, for each blue swarm tile on the board, steal 2 enemy stat tiles. For every 2 swarm tiles rounded up, you basically reduce his ability cost. So 10 blue, 10 purple, and then his yellow at 5 because it costs 7 and it throws out strike tiles. And then it's passive at the beginning of each turn. Deal 1,246 damage for each red swarm tile. Now, red swarm tiles is where it's at. These two, don't worry about the attack tiles. Don't worry about you know, making your, oh, I guess we could put this at 5, right, to get it 3 instead of 2 maximum ability AP cost for less. So 355 you could have put it, but I feel like the damage you need, you know, the single target damage, these kind of, you can't really take one damage away from the other. They're both gonna deal 33,000 plus whatever the strike tiles are. So the active ability for this, create 5 3-turn locks, create 5 3-turn locked red swarm tiles. When these expire, they create a strength 1068 yellow strike tile. So you want to probably pop this twice, or, you know, throw as much red swarm tiles out as possible, and pretty much hit for these. And then blue, you want to get blue swarm tiles. So I don't know if he's gonna make WASP any better, but her blue, steal 6 random AP. For each different color stolen, create 1 blue locked swarm tile and destroy a random enemy sap tile. Passive, if there are 4 or more swarm tiles on the board, this ability becomes Call to Swarm. They all become Call to Swarm if there's 4 or more swarm tiles on the board. So the first ability on each of them does something specific. This one steals AP. Let's see, so deal 7,025 damage to the enemy team, so it's a AoE. Destroy all swarm tiles and 3 random surrounding tiles, gaining AP from the swarm tiles, and stun the enemy team for 1 turn for every 3 destroyed swarm tiles. So you could potentially get let's see, this swarm tiles, destroy all tiles and 3 random surrounding tiles, gaining AP from swarm tiles, and stun the enemy team. So AoE stun, 1 turn for every 3 destroyed swarm tiles. Now this is also what makes her even more of a horrible character. why make such a bad character? Why rework such a bad character and make her AoE stun even worse, right? And stun the enemy team for 1 turn for every 3 destroyed swarm tiles. This ability alone could make her the best character in the entire game if they give her the opportunity and time to shine as a character. Because upon release, I don't know how many years ago it was, she's still trash. Nobody uses her. She would still be trash at 550. If they make this stun the enemy team for 1 turn for every 1 or even 2 destroyed swarm tiles, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 swarm tiles destroyed is a 4-turn AoE stun. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 swarm tiles is a 4-turn AoE stun. Like, is it possible to get the 4-turn stun AoE? Yes. Is it difficult with Jane and all this other new 4 stars? Yes. Like, lower this right here and she's golden. She's perfect. Everything else about her, whatever. This alone will make her a really, really good character, right? Let's see. I'll round it down. So Wasp's match damage is increased by 10% per swarm tile. So what are you gonna do? Destroy swarm tiles, stun, or match damage? Like, what? Every time I use this character, make a video with this character, it infuriates me. But I want to have hope for this character. No pun intended. Right. So yellow. Let's see. Turns they selected ally invisible for 4 turns. We're not going to be using this. We're going to be using Ant-Man. Ant-Man just became the better character. The better, you know, Ant-Man character out of all of them. Right. Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket, the 2 best ones out of all of them. Let's see. So yellow turns invisible for 4 turns, places 3 yellow locked swarm tiles when there are at least 4 swarm tiles on the board. Max 12, this ability becomes shrink the swarm. So it just, let me see, it goes shrink the swarm. Select 3 swarm tiles. All others are removed, giving all allies a burst. See, burst, make this true heal. Take away burst, make it true heal, make her worthwhile, make her worth using. Give this team a chance, give this character a chance. Let's see, when there are 4 or more swarm tiles, this becomes shrink tactic, so it goes back or reverse back. So this one gives burst heal and gaining 1 yellow AP for each swarm tile removed up to 5. So you're only generating 5. You're gonna just rinse, wash, repeat this. You're gonna infinitely burst heal. Not really good. True heal, amazing. Really, really amazing. All right, so pain index, let's see, still a burst of health. That's annoying to read just because it's burst and not true heal. And an additional 1,808 health per swarm tile on the board. Then create 1 black lock swarm tile. Let's see, 4 switches. Create a black random lock swarm tile and gain 1 black AP for every 2 swarm tiles on the board. Rounded up to 12, then deal 1,085 damage to the enemy team for each swarm tile on the board. So this could potentially work with Ant-Man's yellow being strike tiles. Passive damage. This one, I should have put at 5. I don't know why I had this one why I have it 553. I should have put this one at 5. But just for future reference, if you do plan on using her with 5-star Ascended Ant-Man, the team could work. Put this one at 5. You want the AoE damage. Let's see, if there are 3 or less, it goes back. All right, let's do this. So let me go back really quick. This one is, so blue equals AoE. So 5, 3, 5. You want the AoE stun, AoE damage, the healing not so much. I guess turning your teammate invisible, letting her get down, whatever. We are using boost to speed things up. Let's go with so we need blue, purple, yellow for Ant-Man. I want blue. Let me see. Target created 5-turn blue lock swarm countdown. Okay, so we got this. Ant-Man steals 2 enemy sap tiles. each turn, and his small time crooks becomes grow. So grow. So these two are grow. These two switched, right? Right? Let me see. Remove. Yeah, it did. Remove all blue and purple tiles and deal. So it's not remove a set amount of storm tiles, which is really good. You could remove one and you're still gonna get a 33,000 damage. That's what's really good about these. If it was a set amount, kind of trash. But you generate blue and purple. That's close to 70,000. We need yellow. We need to pop yellow. I don't know why we're over here trying to down. Let's do this yellow. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Them all over. Okay, create 5, 3 turn locked red swarm tiles. When these tiles expire, they create a strength 1068 yellow strike tile. At the beginning of each turn, deal 1246 damage for each red swarm tile. All right, so now we got this. This one is black AP for every 2 swarmed. Gain 1 black AP for every 2 swarm tiles on the board. Rounded up to 12. Then deal 1085 damage to the enemy team for each swarm tile on the board. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 AoE damage. Do we use it now? We might as well. So 6k. Put more. I like how the swarm tiles just jump onto the team up tiles. Okay, so blue. Let's get more yellow. Oh, we can't. I forgot it's locked. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Now, red. So, Jane destroys a swarm tile, but the CD tile still stays on the board, so it's kind of like a fortified. So if you were to fortify these, that's like 3 times you'd have to cascade onto those. So we got grow. We're gonna deal that damage. And by me pooping all over the character WASP and making her, like not sound great, which she's not. 5-star ascended Ant-Man makes it work, because you get this right here. You get that. Get the AoE like you can literally win with this team now because of him being ascended. Now we're gonna get blue 8,000. The match damage is pretty nice. So remember, WASP goes stun blue 5. Shrink tactics only turns one character invisible. Put it at 3 at all costs, and then pain index, her black ability, hits for AoE. So 5-3-5 best build. Ant-Man 4-4-5 or 3-5-5. I prefer getting both of the both of the 33,000 damage. So we're gonna do that again. We got the strike tiles out. Jane Foster really did nothing, like nothing to my team. So I guess you can use the Ant-Man team now. It really, the synergy's there with him being in 5-star land. That one little ascension makes this team very, very playable, very much playable, right? Now, if WASP didn't have the AoE damage and only had the stun and burst heal, then yeah, you could still use this team, but the AoE damage is what you really need as well. You need all the damage as possible. These two characters combined in 5-star land can nuke an enemy team, and that's pretty much what you want. And fast too. I didn't even need boosts at all. I didn't need boosts whatsoever. We're gonna nuke him. Shang-Chi, Jane Foster did nothing to this team, and they're not leveled up crazy. My WASP is like 451, 452, and base ascension 450. So not bad, not too bad at all. The strike tiles, the passive damage, the AoE damage, the AoE stun, which I didn't get to use because of grow. But future reference, I would suggest keeping 4-4-5 if you need to use the stun, and it's going to be at least 2 turns or more for Wasp's blue. Use it. ignore his blue, making his abilities cost less. That two turn AoE stun could potentially help you win the match, and we win with that. This team's not too bad, not too shabby, for being, you know, for being what it is. I like it, and for me, you know, talking bad about the character Wasp, it is what it is. I'm just telling you guys how I feel about the character, how I've always felt about the character, and I'm pretty sure everybody else that plays the game feels that way about the character. Her yellow at least needs to be reworked, to true heal or lower all of her ability cost. But the team works really, really well. You guys seen it here. I just defeated a Jane Shang-Chi team like nothing. But yeah, as always, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.